Everyone, welcome back to week 2 of Monaghan Coaching the Games weekly PE sessions. Today's session is looking at the punt kick. So we're going to do a quick warm up. We're going to play a couple of little games then to work on the punt kick. Okay, so you're going to need a brush, a ball, and a bottle of water to do today's session. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm up and we're just going to start jogging on the spot for 30 seconds. Okay.
She's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm the happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm the happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth.
Okay, so the next one then we're going to do is we're going to go side to side. So whenever space you have around your room, all you're doing is looking to go side to side, over and back the room. Okay, so do it for another 30 seconds again. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Remember.
Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch.
Good. And our next one, all you're going to do is you're just going to stand in the spot and you're going to flick your heels up towards your bottom. So once you go on the spot, lifting your heels up. Our next one then is we're just going to get knees up high this time. Okay? So knees up nice and high as you possibly can. Okay? Again for 30 seconds. That's the last little bit of a warm up done. Okay, so grab yourself a drink, get your brush, okay, and just put it down on the ground anywhere in front of you. Alright, so we're just going to work on some of our jumping now. So we're going to start jumping from one side of the brush over to the other side on 2 feet. Okay, so you jump off 2 feet and you land on 2 feet. Okay, really important when we're landing that it's nice soft landing. We don't want to hear a big stomp of your feet. Nice quiet landing. And make sure we bend our knees when we're landing at all times. Okay, so you're going to go forwards and then you're going to do the same thing going backwards. Okay, so it's your turn to try it now. Okay, so the next one you're going to do, you're going to start on 2 feet, jump over the brush, and you're going to land on 1 foot. So it's going to look like this. So start on 2 feet, jump, land on 1. Okay, and we always land on the outside leg. So when I jump back over, start on 2, land on my outside leg. Okay, it's a little bit harder. You got to keep your balance. Okay, jump over on 2, land on 1. And you do the same thing going backwards. Remember, nice soft landing, bending your knee, do 4 or 5 jumps up, and do 4 or 5 on the way back as well. Okay? And our last one, you're going to need your ball for this. So grab your ball, and this time when you're jumping, when you land, you want the ball to be as far away from the stick as possible. Okay, so imagine that your stick is like a player trying to tackle you. So when you land, you want the ball to be as far away from that player so you can keep the ball. Okay, so it'll look like this. So when you jump, you need to swap, land on one foot. Okay, can we see that? So stand on 2 feet, jump, swap the ball, land on the other foot. So jump, swap, land. Okay, jump, swap, land. You got to really concentrate on this one. It's a lot trickier because you're doing more than one thing. Okay. So our next little game that we're going to play is called In the River and On the Bank. Okay. So if I start on this side of the brush, I'm in the river. When I jump over, I'm in the bank. Okay. So whichever I call, if it's in the river, jump into the river. On the bank, jump onto the bank. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. On the bank. Oh, if you jumped when I said on the bank, you lose 1 life. Okay? So come back to your starting position. We keep going. In the river. On the bank. Let's try and get a little bit quicker. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the river. Another life gone if you jump. On the bank. In the river. On the bank. In the river. In the bank. Okay, well done. A little warm up done. So keep your ball. And now we're going to move into the punt kick. Okay, so when we're kicking, if you have a door to kick through or a wall to kick against, okay, that's all you need. Or a little chair, try kick it through the legs. Okay, so all you're going to do first of all is practice the punt kick. So if I kick at my left foot, okay, I hold the ball in my left hand. Like last week with our hand pass, you hold the ball out like a shelf on your hand and you're just rolling the ball off your fingertips, trying to put it onto the laces of your runner or your shoe. Okay, so that's the part of the foot we want to land the ball onto. Alright, and like always, your eyes are always on the ball. Okay, so when you're kicking, eyes are always on the ball. Okay, so again, eyes on the ball, onto the shelf, drop onto the laces, and kick through the ball. Okay, same with your other foot. So if you're kicking with your other foot now, you hold the ball in your other hand, eyes on the ball, drop it down onto the laces of your foot. Okay, so we're going to play a little game now. So I'm going to use the frame of the door to try and kick the ball through. So that's my target. So if I go to the door, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4 steps back from the door, I'm going to try punt kick the ball through the door. That gets me 1 point. Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 minute to see how many times you can kick the ball through the door in that 1 minute. Understand? So use your strong side first, and then after the 1 minute, we swap over and we use our other foot. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, off you go.
but I still want that. Your service color. Your service color.
But you're gonna go with your other foot now. So if you got 10 in the last one, 10 goals, you're trying to get the same score, or you're trying to beat it now with your other foot. Okay?
We used to be giants. When did we stop? Just say the word and I'll be yours. You know I never forgot. The hope and the hurt has lived inside of me. There's gold in the dirt I never took the time to see. But I knew of its worth when you walked beside of me. And my hand would fit in yours like a bird would find the breeze. We used to be giants. When did we stop? Say the word and I'll be yours. You know I never forgot we were the song of the silence. But time catches up. Just say the word and I'll be yours. You know I never forgot. I knew from the start you'd be the one to set me free.
Okay, so that's game 1 done. Well done. So game 2 now is all we're doing is we're putting a water bottle in the middle of the door. Okay? So this time you're trying to still kick through the door. If you kick the water bottle, you get 2 pints. But if you miss the water bottle and just kick past it, you get 1 pint. Okay? And you're trying to see how long it takes you to add up 10 pints. Okay? So if I go first with my left foot, oh, that's only 1 pint. Okay, so I keep going till I build up to 10 pints. Oh, 1 pint again. So now I'm on 2. Oh, 3.
Go now.
6. What a shot! So, if it took you 1 minute to get up your 10 pints, that's fine. It's the same game again. You're just trying it now with your other foot. Okay? So when I count down 3, 2, 1, you start. See how long it takes you to get 10 pints. But now you're just using your other foot. So oh, 3! Okay. So you keep going till you get your 10 pints. And then you stop the watch. See how long it takes you to get your 10. Okay. So our last one for today. You have to go outside for this one. Okay. If you have a little bucket or a basket or a hula hoop, okay, or anything that you can hit as a target, move it back a little bit from the wall, and you take a step behind the bucket then, or the bin that you're using. Okay. And all you're trying to do is like a little trick shot. You're trying to punt kick the ball off the wall, try and get it landing into the bucket. Okay? See how many times it takes you to get it into the bucket. Okay? So you keep trying. See how many goes it takes you to get it into the bucket. And then for the last one then, you just swap feet and see can you do the same thing. Okay, so that's the end. That's the last challenge for this week. Okay, well done to everyone who took part, and we'll see you again next week for a different skill.